All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Ryan O'Donnell and OG Private Wealth. And I want to talk to you guys today about buying stocks. I think the most frustrating part of what we do here as advisors is dealing with this question about buying stocks. We act as a fiduciary on behalf of our clients. People pay us money for advice and guidance on what to do with their investments. And so when people come to ask me, what stocks do you like right now? It's hard for me to not say, you should don't do it, right? It's like if you told me you're going to Las Vegas and taking $10,000 to Las Vegas and asked me what games you should play. I mean, probably none of them if you really want to make money. Now, if it's not necessarily to make money, it's to have fun and kind of just be involved in stock trading or whatever that is. That's a whole different question. And so I'm always so torn when people ask me this question, right? I love trading stocks. I have a small account that I've made a few trades in over the past few years, and I can tell you they've all worked out terribly. Why? Well, one thing, I always want to hit home runs, right? I don't want to turn $5,000 into $6,000. I want to turn 5 into 100. Well, generally goes to zero. So it depends sort of what you want to do. So if you're interested in stocks, let's just have that conversation. But know that any conversation about stocks is going to start with, I don't necessarily think it's a good idea. There's no evidence to support that people can do this successfully. And if you listen to really, really smart people, they're going to be very convincing on why this stock should go up. I always think, well, there's got to be someone on the other side that's very convincing also. So I don't want that to deter you from coming to us for advice. And I think it's perfectly acceptable as part of a plan. Let's put 3, 4, 5% of your portfolio into stocks. Let's say you had $1 million. So if I said, well, let's go ahead and put $50,000 to work and let's buy 10 stocks. Let's put $5,000 in 10 stocks and let's just see what happens. We get a better idea. Well, we got to sell one of these stocks and move the money over. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Just gives you a little bit more exposure to certain companies. Gives you a reason if you want to look up at, search the tickers and stuff like that. I totally get the rationale behind that. I always want to preface, why my response is like that. Why I say, you're probably better off not to. I mean, that's the truth, but no one wants to hear that. And I think that can, sometimes I feel like drive my clients away from wanting to actually have those conversations with us. So I totally get the idea of wanting to go out there and buy a couple of stocks, have some fun. Let's talk about it. Let's kick that idea around. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not anti-buying stocks. I love doing it. I love talking about that sort of thing. I love, hypothesizing on what could happen and why it could happen and the effects of the COVID. And let's walk through all this stuff. I mean, you can get as technical as you want to be, or you can just throw darts at the board and see what happens. People do different things, and I think it's fun. I think as long as it's thought out as far as how much you're going to put into that, what the plan is for getting in and out and wanting to buy more stocks. Totally in favor of doing that. So I don't want you guys to think that just because our philosophy is more rooted in science, I guess, than anything else. Just like I mentioned going to Las Vegas. Are you better off to go to Las Vegas or not? Probably not. I mean, if you really want to make money and keep it in your back pocket. But is it fun? Sure it is. It's a lot of fun. I love doing that. So feel free to use us, not just when it comes to talking about diversified investments and how to be a successful investor. These types of things too, we'd love to have these conversations with you. Just give you good, solid advice regardless. So anyways, that's it. I'm Ryan O'Donnell. Hope you guys have a great day.